Can you believe he refused me? I can't believe he said no. It's not like he'll get a better offer. Goodbye, Father. I'll try not to forget you. Please be happy for me. He has proposed. It's all arranged. I expect a big wedding, Father. That's hardly good news, is it? Good that you told us, but most disappointing. Why would you do this to my people? Very well, it matters not. So be it. Anything else? No great loss there, sire. This is outrageous! How could you do this to my people? Surely you jest, sire. We had an agreement. You obviously care naught of honouring your treaties. A shame. I had hoped this would please thee. It was a fair proposal, was it not, sire? But, sire, how was this offer lacking? My lord, I am so happy you have accepted this proposal. My family will be thrilled to hear this, noble sire. I cannot thank you enough for accepting. Thank you, sire. It is a fair deal. Glad we could reach an agreement. Fair enough, noble sire. We respect your reservations, sire. A shame, but it was a suggestion. But, sire, are you rejecting us out of spite? The king will surely take this refusal to heart. My lord, how could you refuse this generous offer? Your wisdom is truly appreciated, sire. Excellent, your majesty. We are in agreement, then. I am most glad you saw the merit in our proposal, noble sire. Noble friends of England, I bring word. Thank you for receiving me, noble sire. I have a proposition. Your majesty, I bring word from your ally, the king. We have things to discuss. Lower your swords. A noble lady approaches. Perhaps we could solve our differences this day, sire? Greetings, noble sire. We bring word for you. I bring word from England, noble sire. An escort? Why, thank you. Gracing our troops. Of course, joining my escort. No escort? I appreciated the escort, sire. Leaving my escort, my lord. Is he to be my betrothed? For England's future. Is he a knight of renown? How shall I represent our people? Am I to win over hearts or heads? I am ready to approach. Waiting for morning now, sire. A lady needs her rest, sire. Seeking an audience, sire. They'll be charmed, I'm sure. Representing our people. At last, away from that smelly ship. I don't like the way the crew looked at me. I'm thankful to be back ashore. Am I the only woman on board? Oh dear. I get seasick. What's a hammock? On my way. Post haste, sire. Yes. But how can I go there? Not somewhere a lady should be going. There's no safe path there, sire. You have further proposals? Please let us hear them. Another proposition. We're happy to listen. You have another worthy proposal, then. Excellent! There is something else you wish to propose, then? Very well. What else do you have to suggest? Another proposition for us, then. This had best be more worthwhile. We pray your next proposal is more reasonable than the last. Planning to make a more considerate proposal, we hope. After some consideration, we accept. I suppose this is acceptable? I may regret this, but will accept. Sire, how could you do this to a lady? Definitely noble, sire. A most generous offer. How could a lady refuse such a generous offer? Of course, I accept this wonderful deal with pleasure. It seems like a most reasonable offer, good sire. Happy we could reach an agreement, sire. This seems quite reasonable. A good proposal. Could we make a small adjustment? Very reasonable of you. May we suggest a minor change? An honourable proposal, perfect with a small change. Surely you jest! This would be far more reasonable. Are you trying to insult us? Let's be more realistic. I should leave. Be reasonable or be gone. At least you seek to understand us better. It is good you show the sense to ask, not presume. Asking like this is much more reasonable of you. I appreciate you would ask rather than presume. Oh, it is good of you to ask us. Your question is direct and fair. Thank you for being open to asking. Your well-intentioned query is welcome. We like dealing with those that ask, such as yourself. I see then, perhaps you would consider this. Not unreasonable at all, but we'd require these changes. Perhaps we can work this out with some minor adjustments. I am not quite able to accept this. No, we cannot agree to this now. I do not believe I am able to accept this. You insult me by even suggesting such a thing. Never! Do you think this lady a fool? Do you think me a mindless wench? This is an insult. No, we will not agree to anything like this. Agreeing to this is of little interest to us. This proposal lacks appeal for England. I'm afraid we must leave this here. Let's not take this any further. This isn't going to happen now. You practically show contempt by suggesting this. To suggest such a thing is an insult. Never! Do not suggest such a thing again. The pleasure was all mine, sire. Farewell. It was an honour, my lord. Farewell. An honour and a pleasure. Farewell. Farewell, my lord. Good day, sire. England bids you farewell. I feel this was a waste of our time, sire. This meeting was a disappointment, sire. It would seem you deal poorly with a lady. Good day. Dear sire, what can I do for you today? A pleasure to see you, noble sire. How may I help? How may I serve thee, noble sire? Are you here to attempt to reconcile with us? Do you come bearing a treaty? I shall listen to your proposal, but can promise nothing. How can this lady help thee? You have a proposition for us, noble sire? Greetings, lord. What is it you would speak of? Greetings, most noble lord. You flatter me with your attention, my lord. My father speaks highly of you, sire. Look, but don't touch, knave. I'd sooner die than marry one of your subjects. You are an enemy to my people. Leave me be. Greetings, your highness. Quite fetching, aren't I? I could bring our peoples closer together, my lord. My lord, sire, daughter of the crown.